bravery,
unity,
equality
are all traits to being an American. However, what truly makes an American is
freedom.
what does it mean to be American? This is a topic in which many Americans have been questioned upon, and many had different answers regarding it. Some have said loyalty, while others have said respect. However, what it truly means to be American are the freedoms we are guaranteed. Our freedoms define us as American because they make us more diverse, more tolerant of others, and give us more rights citizens that other countries do not have.
America is built on its people, which is built by the Constitution. That's why every facet and thing of our lives revolves around the Constitution. It is unconstitutional and therefore illegal to restrict our ability to freely speak, gather, petition, report, and worship. It doesn't matter who you are because it applies to everyone. The 14th Amendment demands that everyone has equal rights, and with our freedom to do so, America is one of the most tolerant countries on the planet. Before America was established, we were under multiple colonies united under Britain. One of, if not the most famous colony, Plymouth, was established purely on the basis of religious freedom. This was the biggest contributor was not the Establishment Clause in the First Amendment. The Establishment Clause is a clause in the First Amendment stating that the government shall not respect or uphold the establishment of a single religion. In fact, before the First Amendment, there is no existing law in the world that specifically protected the right of someone to worship their religion. This speaks not only to the tolerance we have as a nation, but to our willingness to protect it. Before our current Constitution was established, many individuals were not allowed to freely practice any religion of their choice. However, today, due to our First Amendment right, freedom of religion, people are now allowed to practice any religion of their choice. This can range from Islam, Judaism, Christianity, and much more. According to the religious demographics of the U.S., it states that about 46.5% of U.S. residents identify as Christian, 20.8% Catholics, 1.9% practice Judaism, and much more. This shows the power and influence that tolerance has brought upon our nation.
America is known as the multiplayer for good reason. Every year, tens of thousands of immigrants come into the country each year. We see letting foreigners, refugees, and foreign peoples become U.S. citizens. Because of this, America is made up of countless numbers of races, religions, traditions, and heritage. America's laws allow those who weren't born American to come to this country to escape harsh conditions in their own country. As seen with our naturalization process, we allow foreign individuals to become U.S. citizens. During the 1900s, thousands of Cubans fled Cuba in an attempt to seek asylum. They were let in and allowed protection within our borders. That mass migration led to heavily Spanish-influenced southern Florida we know today.
You attained your green card, your legal permanent residence. You have to provide continuous physical presence. You have to have, you have to have continuous physical presence. You have to have the permanent residence for the 5 years preceding the time that you file your application for naturalization. You have to have good moral character, meaning you can't have committed certain crimes. You can't have done certain things that are against the laws of the United States.
and as you look at the process,
The United States is home to many individuals of different backgrounds and culture. For example, while almost every language in the world is spoken in the United States, the most frequent spoken non-language languages are Spanish, Chinese, French, and German. About 90% of the U.S. population speaks and understands at least some English. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, it states about 76.6% of Caucasians live in the United States, 13.4% African Americans, and much more.
The final reason why freedom is defined as American is because of the rights they guarantee. The United States is a country known for its freedoms, and one predominantly is the First Amendment. This amendment gives us the freedom of speech, religion, assemble, of the press, and to petition. The final reason why freedom is defined as American is because of the rights they guarantee. The United States is a country known for its freedoms, and one predominantly is the First Amendment, which gives us the freedom of speech, religion, assemble, of the press, and to petition. In 1965, John Tinker, Mary Beth Tinker, Hope Tinker, Paul Tinker, and Christopher Eghard all planned to go to school wearing black armbands in protest of the Vietnam War. School officials warned them to take off these armbands. However, they refused, and as a result, they were suspended. The Tinkers then sued until the case kept getting appealed until it reached the U.S. Supreme Court on November 12, 1968. The court ruled in favor of Tinker because this was a form of symbolic speech, and that therefore this form of speech is protected under the First Amendment as long as it does not obstruct learning or disrupt learning. In a recent example, Colin Kaepernick kneeled during the national anthem in protest of police brutality towards the African American community. This trend then influenced many other football players to take their stand on the issue, some giving support while others disagree. While there is a serious discussion regarding the legitimacy of his methods, Due to our freedoms, we can all agree that he has a right to speak up on such
That need
things.
to change. One specifically is police brutality. There's people being murdered unjustly and not being held accountable. Cops are getting paid.
Before we conclude on what it means to be American, we have an interview by Antwon Robbins.
Hello, my name is Antwon.
Hi, I'm Jasmine.
We are here today to discuss what does it mean to be American.
Okay, what does it mean to be an American? In my view, being an American is given a lot of freedom. It gives people an opportunity to do a lot of stuff and also to excel in whatever they can do to help their families back home. America is a life of opportunity and we all embrace that. So I am proud to be an American.
Individuals who have many rights that others from other countries do not get the chance to have tolerance towards those with different culture and background, and open to those of foreign countries entering our beloved nation. That is why it is of highest priority to remember who we are, why we are American, and what it means to be American.